Look, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the grass is sparkling in the golden light. What a perfect day for an adventure. Here comes Snow White and the 7 dwarfs running through the meadow. See how the grass sways like waves around them? It's so beautiful. What's happening to the grass? It's growing and weaving itself together into a giant letter. Do you know what letter it is? Yes, it's the letter GH for garden. Wow, did you feel that? The ground is opening up, but don't worry, something magical is happening. It's a garden, rising up from below the earth. Look at all the stone paths, the fountains shooting rainbow water and the hedges shaping themselves into archways. This isn't just any garden, it's a whole world of gardens. There are roses, vegetables, herbs, and even a peaceful rock garden. The garden just keeps growing and growing, filling up the whole world with color. And look, the topiaries, those bush-shaped like animals, are coming to life. An elephant made of grass is spraying water from its trunk, and a dragon made of hedges is breathing out flower petals. Snow White is walking through a maze made of flowers. Let's follow her. The dwarfs are having so much fun exploring. Happy is bouncing on giant mushrooms like they're trampolines. Bashful is carefully tending to tiny little bonsai trees. And oh, Grumpy is chasing a garden gnome. Wait, that gnome statue is alive and running away. That's so silly. Up in the tree, squirrels found a huge nut tree. Uh-oh, look out below. It's an avalanche of acorns. They're rolling everywhere like a giant wave. And high above, Owl is perched on a trellis covered in flowers that glow in the dark. In the center of it all, a giant greenhouse made of crystal has appeared. Inside, there are impossible plants. Trees growing upside down, flowers that change color with every blink, and vines that are actually dancing to a secret rhythm. The giant letter G has turned into a garden gate, covered in ivy and beautiful roses. Let's fly up high and see the whole thing. From up here, the entire garden looks like a perfect, colorful pattern, a beautiful mandala stretching as far as the eye can see. Now, let's go through the stone archway. Where are we now? We're in a cozy village as the sun sets. The lanterns are lighting up one by one, making everything warm and glowy. Look, another letter is appearing. This one is built from wooden beams and bricks. It's the letter HG, and H is for house. Watch this. A single magical cottage starts to multiply. First there are 2 houses, then 4, then 8. Soon there are hundreds of charming little houses all over the landscape. And each one is different. There are mushroom houses, tall tree houses, sturdy stone cottages, and even houses made of candy. Look, some houses are floating on clouds, and others are made of sparkling ice. They're all so unique and wonderful. Snow White is walking towards the grandest house of all. It's a cozy timber cottage with a thatched roof and a chimney puffing out rainbow-colored smoke. The front door is opening all by itself, inviting her in with its warm, golden light. Let's follow her inside. Wow, it's so cozy. There's a fireplace, bookshelves filled with stories, a spiral staircase, and a kitchen with yummy things bubbling on the stove. The beds in the bedroom look so fluffy and comfortable. Outside, the dwarfs are each finding their own perfect house. Happy found a bouncy castle house that wiggles and jiggles when he jumps. Bashful's house has a tiny little door he has to squeeze through. And Grumpy's house is shaped like a little frowning face. How funny! Squirrel is busy building his own house out of an acorn. He's so fast. He's using his tail as a hammer. And what did Owl find? A library in a treehouse, with books flying all around inside. Now all the houses are lighting up at the same time, turning the village into a field of twinkling lights. The colorful smoke from the chimneys is forming shapes in the air. I see hearts, stars, and even the letter H. Let's fly up high again to see the whole village. From above, the hundreds of glowing windows look like a constellation of stars on the ground. The giant letter H has turned into the frame of a house, and you can see all our friends waving from the windows. Okay, let's get back to the forest. We're moving through the leaves and ferns, down low on the ground. Everything is so green and lush. What's that little glowing thing? It's the letter I. It's so straight and simple, just hovering over a blade of grass. I is for insect. Whoa, everything just changed. The world suddenly seems huge. We've shrunk down to the size of an insect. Those blades of grass are like giant skyscrapers, and the flowers are like massive, colorful buildings from another planet. A beautiful butterfly, as big as a house, just landed right next to Snow White. And look, hundreds of magical insects are appearing. There are ladybugs with glowing spots, dragonflies with wings made of crystal, and bees leaving trails of sparkly dust behind them. An army of ants is marching by, carrying flower petals like they're flags in a parade. Here comes a giant, friendly caterpillar. It's as long as a train, and every part of it is a different color. Snow White is climbing onto its back for a ride through this giant grass forest. The dwarfs are having fun with the insects too. Happy is surfing on a ladybug shell. Bashful is hiding inside a snail's shell, playing peekaboo. Oh, and poor Grumpy is being carried away by a team of ants pulling on his beard. What's that light? It's a whole group of fireflies. They're putting on a light show, blinking in perfect time. They're spelling words and making shapes in the air, painting with light. Over there, a spider is spinning a web, but it's not a scary web. It's a beautiful, glowing hammock, shining like threads of moonlight. And can you hear that? A group of beetles are playing tiny instruments, making a whimsical orchestra. Squirrel has made a new friend. He's having a hopping contest with a grasshopper. Even Owl has shrunk down to join the fun, flying right alongside a dragonfly. Now the world is shifting back to normal size. The insects were giant and magical all along. The letter I is multiplying into hundreds of tiny glowing eyes, carried by the fireflies like a swarm of stars. As we rise up, we can see the entire insect kingdom with its paths of marching ants, glowing webs, and a galaxy of fireflies lighting up the forest. And now for a final celebration. Snow White is standing where the garden, the village, and the insect kingdom all meet. And in the sky, the three letters we learned are appearing: G, H, and I. The G is made of living vines and flowers. The H is built from tiny, glowing houses. And the I is a perfect, straight line of fireflies. Everything is celebrating together. The garden fountains are shooting water into rainbows. The windows of all the houses are lighting up in a wave of light. The insects are flying in beautiful patterns, making a heart, a star, and even a crown above Snow White's head. All our friends, the dwarfs, and the magical creatures are gathered together, waving goodbye. The three letters are pulsing with a beautiful, synchronized light. What a breathtaking view of this entire enchanted kingdom. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure. We had so much fun learning the letters G, H, and I with you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more amazing journeys. See you next time!